what's up guys? In this video I'm gonna showcase you some really nice LOGBAIT deck, LOGBAIT tips and tricks. With this deck, like recently I got like first global with LOGBAIT. I think the last time I got like first with LOGBAIT was like some time ago, so make sure to click on a like, drop a sub if you don't want to miss any videos in the future. So I think we're gonna start with some replays. I did the games like some days goes, but I chatted in clan that I can show you the replays, guys, because they were really good games against some hard counters, some difficult matchups against the best players in the world. And I would say I'm gonna start with the first game, and this is the first game against Giant Devil Prince. I think you guys already can see it, and Giant Devil Prince is normally a really good matchup if they have, instead of minor log, it's like way harder, but he has just Zap. That's why he's already like kind of spamming emotes, because they had a really good matchup. He knew playing LOGBAIT. And this was like at the same time the game which brought me to first global. So I'm playing Skulls over here. Prince is doing an insane good job. It's cleaning up the Dark Winds. So at the same time, I knew like it's a good matchup for me. At the same time, I knew I shouldn't overcommit, because if I overcommit like once, I'm gonna lose the game. That's like the most important thing in this matchup. Don't overcommit, play defensive and win the game, and that's how you do it. Here he got a really nice Zap prediction off of my skeletons, and he got a Prince charge. Was kind of unfortunate, but I still think it's fine. Right now I think I'm gonna cycle Prince at the bridge. In this matchup, like, I don't even cycle Prince at the bridge. I could have cycled Prince at the bridge, but I think I played a Prince in the back because I knew he doesn't have Fireball and Cycle, didn't have Fireball and Cycle. So normally, I oftentimes play Princes at the bridge if my opponent doesn't have a bait deck in general. Like in this matchup, an example, I don't really need the Princes in defense against Prince, against Eos. I think you guys understand my point. So in this matchup, I don't really need the Princes. So this is like a perfect matchup where you can play the Prince at the bridge because it doesn't cost you anything. And I think I'm gonna play my Prince at the bridge here, like a really bad timing, but now he's doing a good move. He's playing a Dark Wind slow, because if the Dark Wind slow, my knight gets like my knight gets splashed at the same time, like with the charge, and my Dark Winds isn't in tower range, and his Dark Winds isn't in my tower range, so I still have to commit Ice Spirit. So well played by him for sure. I'm gonna play a Goblin Royale here just to cycle. I knew he has nothing in cycle, like no Dark Prince, so he has to use his Fireball on that. So right now I think I'm just gonna play the Prince at the bridge. I play the Princess here because he has to commit in the same lane, and normally he wants to get a big push on. He wants to support his Giant with an Eos behind the Giant, but he can't do it right now because he places Eos in front, or because he has to place Eos in front because of my Princess. Now I play my Hunter in the back, and my goal right now is to cycle to 2 Hunters, because I'm really sure like normally the players will do minor Fireball on your Hunter. And that's what he's gonna do right now. We just cycle to another Hunter, we play Skeletons over here. And that's what I mean with clean defense. I'm gonna Ice Spirit here. And kinda unfortunate the Hunter dies here, but it's still fine. Look at the left hand tower. Look at the left hand side. I got so much damage because of the Goblin Bull. I'm gonna protect my Princess here. It's kinda important because then he still has to spend on the right side. I get a small counter push on. Now I'm gonna play, I think I play defensive rocket here. I don't think I really needed the rocket, but it's like safety first. And now I'm gonna play Skeletons over here. I'm gonna play Knight. And I think I'm gonna play an Ice Bird here, that the Giant is not gonna get like one more hit. I think I'm gonna cycle another Princess here, and now it's like, well, I'm gonna cycle another Princess. I think now I'm gonna cycle another Princess. And what? No, come on, cycle Princess. I think now I cycle the Princess because now I cycle my Princess finally, because I know he doesn't have Fireball and cycle anymore. And at this point, it's like almost impossible to lose. I failed kind of my Knight against his Miner, but still fine. I knew he doesn't have Fireball and cycle, so I'm just going with Ice Spirit, Goblin Bull. I'm gonna put my Rocket on, and I win the game against this Giant Double Prince deck. A really good match, I would say. It's like 70-30 for me. You can't just lose if the opponent gets like a big push on you and you're not able to cycle 2 Hunters against him in defense. The next game is against Angel Erica, is playing RG Lightning against my Hunter, against my Knight. And Tombstone, like a solid defense against my Princess in general. Mega Mini, Baby Dragon, Tornado plus Barber. So really good defense, or really good defense in general against us. So I think I'm just gonna start with a Goblin Ball here. It's like my favorite starting move. I knew he has Nado, so I played it over there. And now I'm just gonna play Prince at the bridge because I knew he has like the RG kind of control type deck. So I'm just gonna play Prince at the bridge because I knew I don't really need my princess in defense, and I can get like something out by him. I think now I'm just gonna play an Ice Bird plus Goblin Ball, and I'm gonna play my Goblin Ball over here, because if you play the Barb Ball normally, the Goblin Ball gets like, or like one Goblin survives of the Goblin Ball, but he's like a really good player, that's why like he saw it. And now he's gonna go with an RG in the back. I'm just gonna play Prince opposite lane, and my goal is not to Hunter like now, because then he can easily fireball that. I think I'm just gonna play my Skeleton C and play my Hunter higher at the bridge, that he can't get like lightning value. That was my goal. And I think he's still gonna lightning that. Yes, he's still gonna lightning that. I'm gonna Knight here. I think I'm gonna log. I'm gonna play Skeletons next to the Knight, that the building is gonna splash. I get like one unfortunate hit, I think. So, but it's still gonna be fine. The only problem is the building survives. It's not in my tower range. That's a small problem, but it's still kind of fine. I think I'm gonna play my Prince over here, playing perfect Ice Bird, and building is gonna get one hit. So my Prince surviving, has to use his Megamine, I have a Goblin Ball. So in this situation, I'm not really happy about the matchup in general, because he has a lot of answers against us, and it's like really hard for me to get damage. He has Barb Ball, he has not the cheapest cycle, but not the expensive cycle at the same time. So I try to get like chip damage with my Princess, maybe some Goblin Barrels connection, like some steps, but like most damage is gonna be Prince at the bridge and log cycle. I think now I'm gonna play my Skeleton back. I cycle another Princess this time, like kinda in the back, and I think I'm gonna log here. I'm not gonna log the Tombstone this time, and now I'm gonna go from Goblin Ball, because I knew he doesn't have Bubble and Cycle. And this one Step Goblin gets a ton of hits, and that's like already enough. You get like 300 damage, it's already good. So I think I'm gonna play a Princess over here, a Knight over here. He's just gonna Tombstone that. I'm gonna play Skeletons here. I'm gonna log that. I think now I'm gonna play another Goblin Ball on this side. I have my Ice Bird ready to protect the Princess. It's like super good defense by me, and I've like kind of control the game right now. And this Princess gets so annoying for him, because he has not really a way to kill it like in my half. For sure he can lightning it, but then he can stack Hunters. So at this time, I knew he's gonna lightning that, so I just try to cycle to another Hunter back, and at the same time I try to apply pressure on the opposite lane. So at the same time I cycled back, I still played my Goblin Ball in offense to do like defense and attack at the same time. Defense and offense. So I locked the Ice Fist back and played the Knight before to protect the Prince at the same time, like protect the Princess really well. So he has to spend a Megamine in the building on that, and I'm completely fine with that. I'm gonna play Skeletons over here. I'm gonna kite it over. Gonna play a log. It's just a cycle. Gonna play a Princess. Gonna play an Ice Bird. Gonna play another Goblin Barrel. And I outcycled him, so he has to play perfect NATO. If he's not gonna do it, I get one step. I don't get a step because he played it really good. Gonna play Skeletons over here. I'm gonna log it, just gonna log cycle the tower. I think I'm gonna play another Princess here. Gonna play an Ice Bird, perfect Ice Bird against him. He's gonna lightning that, so I'm gonna play a Knight over here, kite everything over, protect the Prince with the Skeletons, play another Ice Bird, so you guys can see it's like always about cheap cycling, getting like good troops on it, or like get a good cycle on the field. Gonna log here, and now you can see it's like two steps. It's not looking like a lot of damage, but it's a ton of damage. And I think I'm gonna, that was kind of unfortunate, honestly. I think it was the only really mistake on my end at this game. And here, he decided to not play his Barb Ball. And at this time, if you see like it's Turbo Elixir time, he's gonna play his RG in the back. And his towers like 2 rocket, 2 log, and 2 log range. You can just go with a rocket, log, and just cycle back, because the cycle is so cheap. Gonna play an Ice Bird, gonna play Skeletons, gonna play a Knight, gonna play a rocket, gonna play a log. And then it's over. And we win the game in like a kind of difficult matchup, because we always knew we have to cycle Hunters. We played the Hunter side, I did not give him lighting value. Play the Prince at the bridge. After we're seeing he's gonna respond all the time to it. Play defensively, play passively, try to stack Princes, try to annoy him a bit, and so we were able to win the game against Angel. There we go. Then the third game which I'm going to show you guys is against Lemmetry, one of the best Expo players in the game. A lot of you guys also replays against Expo with LOGBAIT in general. And he has like the Ice variation, which is even hard in 2.6 at 2.9, because against 2.9, they can't really rocket cycle you. Against this deck, they can easily rocket cycle you. Most of the time, they just play like Expo at the bridge. You're gonna rocket the Expo, and you still have to commit like Knight, because if you just rocket it, you still get 600 damage. So most of the time, you have to commit like 9 for 6, and then they just go for the rocket and defend easy. So I'm gonna play my Knight aggressively and play my rocket on the Expo. He gave me good value at this end on his part, so it was good for us. So I think now I'm gonna play my princess here. I'm just gonna play. Oh, I'm just gonna play. I think I'm just gonna play skeletons here. And the matchup was hard, and I knew that, but I think I played like really well this game. So I think I'm just gonna play Goblin Barrel over here. He did like a Tesla here, and I knew like his Tesla isn't in range for the princess. So always go with Prince at the bridge. In this matchup, he's gonna nade it over to the Tesla. So he had to spend like 7 elixir for my princess with Tesla and Nado. I don't know why he just didn't play like 1-2 tile to the left. I think now I'm just gonna log, and he's gonna go with an aggressive rocket. I wouldn't have. I think it's a kind of. No, he's not gonna go with a rocket yet. But I think like after this ice wrist, he's gonna go with an aggressive rocket. He gets like a good defense on him, on me. Good defense, like flawless defense. I thought, yeah, right now I thought like he's gonna go with an Expo, but he went with a rocket, as you guys can see. Now I think it was kind of I was a bit wondering why he didn't go like with a Expo in front of that, like after the Isis Knight were my half, so he's not, for sure he's not gonna get like, I don't get like, too much rocket value, but I still think would have been the right play. I think I'm gonna go now aggressively. The princess wasn't the best, but it's still fine. He's gonna NATO that. We're not gonna get any damage on him, but we're gonna log that, and he still has to spend the night, so it's completely fine. So I'm gonna play scans over here. I am gonna go with in Goblin Barrel. I'm gonna go for Princess, and I think now he's gonna go for Defensive Expo. And if your opponent goes with Defensive Expo, like the smartest thing to do is just gonna go with Rocket at Tower, because if they're gonna play a Defensive Expo, you don't really need to respond it. Just play Rocket on the tower, because then if they go for Rocket on tower as well, you get like same damage, and you can lock cycle at the same time. That's your big advantage. You can lock cycle as well. So we are gonna do it. Gonna lock cycle here, and that's a good position for us for sure. Now he can still go with another Expo, but this time because he plays the Expo over there, I'm just gonna go like that. Gonna lock that. Gonna play Skeleton in case he's gonna play a Tesla, and this time I don't even need my Rocket. So I think it was good. It was well played by me. Because like this, if they don't have Fireball, this Knight Hunter defense is fine. So I don't even really know what he's gonna do. Now I think I'm just gonna lock, cycle once again, yes, and try to chip his tower down to like 2 rocket range. That's like a goal, to get the tower like down to 2 rockets. I don't really know if I'm gonna go with rocket here. I think I'm gonna go, and that's like the most important. Yeah, now he was gonna go with rocket, but I still had a chance. Now he failed a bit. He did like a big mistake, because now my prince is getting like 1 hit, but I knew like I can cycle, because he missed the NATO as well. He can cycle 2 rockets now, and this deck is so cheap. He won't, for sure he can play an Expo now at the bridge, but it won't work. I'm gonna tank the Expo with Knight, gonna tank it with Skeletons, gonna play a Log, gonna play an Ice Bird, then I have another rocket. I'm gonna win the game against Expo, against Lemon Tree. Right now the best Expo player in the world. If you don't want to miss any videos in the future, please, I would really appreciate if you drop a like, drop a subscribe, or drop a sub in general, and use code Morten in all the Supercell games, and I'm gonna be out. Gonna see you in the next video. Peace out, guys. Code Morten, peace out. Goodbye.